Yo, welcome Rivals to my first esport cast of the Marvel Rivals Ignite tournament. We are taking a look at the open qualifiers of Fantastic versus Decoys, so let's jump right in. On Decoy's side, we are having Waldo, a Celestial 2 player with a main of Captain America and an astonishing 62.9% win rate, followed by Doc Awesome, their second Vanguard player, and Emma Frost main. Clarence J can show off as their duelist with a 70% win rate on Moon Knight, followed by Effort, another Celestial 2 player whose main is Namor, also at a 60% win rate. The two supports of Decoys are Lagoon and Frenzy, Lagoon maining Loki and Frenzy maining Rocket Raccoon, both at a mid 50% win rate. On the Fantastic side, we are having Rezon, Mark the Shark, and Forbidden Tooth. Rezon and Forbidden Tooth are their duelist players. Mark is the Emma Frost player. The other profiles are sadly private, so I couldn't get any information. But we already see here in the ban phase the first target ban against Forbidden Tooth, and Decoys tries to get rid of his Human Torch to not having to deal with him. For Fantastic, we see the Crude ban and the Hela secured for Rezon. What will Decoys secure for themselves? They are securing Emma Frost for Duck Awesome. Ban is a Psylocke ban, which is weird. Because usually if you keep Emma Frost, you force the enemies to either decide if they want to ban Psylocke to remove the synergy, or if they want to keep it open. But here, like keeping Emma Frost and banning the Psylocke, pretty weird, but could also be a target ban, similar to what we just saw from Fantastic, the target ban against Waldo's beloved Captain America. What is the second character that Fantastic is going to keep? And it is a strategist with Luna Snow, one of the best support ultimates currently in the game. A really good character to counter enemies' ultimates. Decoys making sure that they secure the Hulk here for themselves. And as we remember, Effort was a Namor main. I hope that we are not seeing another Namor ban by Decoys. And the second synergy deny. Now we are seeing a Magneto denying that powerful crude Magneto frontline, which is almost unbearable to fight through. And now Fantastic. They should be banning Namor if they have done their homework and denying that synergy unless they want to run the synergy themselves. So let's see what their decision was made out of. And it is the second synergy with Hulk. It is Iron Man. So they're more scared of the Hulk Iron Man synergy than the Namor Hulk synergy. And we already see Waldo and Effort on comfort picks with a Hulk Namor synergy. On Fantastic side, we are having Hawkeye and Hela, two of the characters that require the highest headshot aim to be successful. So I really hope that they are able to pull it off. So we are having both sides with an Emma Frost, both sides with a Namor and a Hulk for the synergy, boosting up Namor's squids. The only difference we have, Clarence J is matching the Hela of Rezon, and we are having an Invisible Woman in comparison to a Loki on Decoys. It looks like Fantastic here is trying to care for the Crit, which is a destructible object. They are not going for high ground control on the left side here. They are trying to deny the engage through the big hallway here. And now they have the information that they need, that Decoys is going for the high ground. You see Effort and Waldo pushing here through for the high ground, going to secure it, and you're getting the first advantage in regards of positioning versus Fantastic. Now it will be harder for them to defend here. Effort already getting a bunch of poke out with his squids and able to deny the enemy squid. Now he's getting chunked down. Oh, impressive discipline with the bubble, and now using the bubble to save himself. Now he's locked onto Rezon and he gets the first kill on the duelist. He continues chomping on the Hulk, and the Hulk goes down into transformation, and Fantastic is crumbling. They are pushing them off the point here, and he gets one more, right? That's close, and he is gone. And that is a checkpoint for the Decoys in less than a minute. Pretty impressive push here that we can see. Everett is trying to get some more vision to know where the enemies are. The poke is coming off place. MR looks like he's off position. And here we see him being caught from the Hulk in the exile into the kill. And now Kuraki has to make sure that his team survives until he can rejoin the fight. We are having our first ultimates building up with Duck, Awesome, and Effort having their ultimate ready. Kuraki still trying his best to keep the Hulk alive via Rezone with the off angle. Denies his high ground and is trying to get something done here. Going into the 1v1 with the Loki. Loki is not even realizing that he is there, but he misses his shots and Waldo comes to peel him off successfully. Rezone still trying to fight the Hulk here. Squids again not focused. Emma Frost taking a bunch of damage and he is still trying to pick those strategists unsuccessfully. Logan has the upper hand here with his Loki and his clones. Hela going into the ultimate, immediately countered by the Luna ultimate. Is he gonna get any value here? No, it does not look like it. He already gets put out of the ultimate. Effort is going for it. He gets caught off by the Emma Frost, but can save himself with the bubble. And what... Oh yeah, he is getting that one. He is done, and now they have the advantage, the number advantage. And they can push off fantastic here, going to secure the second checkpoint. Hulk cannot do anything here, jumps into the enemy team, sacrificing himself. And now they have at least 10 seconds until they can regroup, while Decoy is still keeping the pressure up high, trying to deny, making that regroup take even longer. And those squids are unfocused and getting so much free damage. Effort is a menace here. Now they are waiting for the regroup, trying to push their card, surprisingly not going into the 4-man touch to get a bit more speed on that card, while Mark the Shark is trying to regain the control here, peeling for Rezone to gain that high ground, getting rid of the squids and going for a re-engage right here with the Emma Frost. Denied by Loki, really hard healing to fight against, especially as a Hulk. Lagon with a little mismatch, able to get himself into action with his teleport. He is getting chunked out low and he gets taken off the map. Now they have to wait for a regroup. Effort already in safety, waiting for his team to arrive. Applying some little poke damage here, but playing it safe. He knows, do not get picked off now. Wait until your team is here. And plays now again, doing his best to keep his team alive. Mark the Shark trying to get the high ground control here while Places applying the heal to make it possible. Emma Frost is trying to hit the front line. This time the squids are getting killed fairly quickly and they can counter push now, getting Decoys completely off the card. And now they have to go for the push. Both sides have their ultimates ready. We are gonna see a big fight soon. It's only the Emma Frost that are having their ultimate not almost ready yet. Hulk is going in with ultimate. We are seeing the Moon Knight but being dodged. And now Effort is going with the first kill onto Emma Frost. Luna was not able to save her because they were too far apart. And now they are chonking, they are chopping. They are pushing them all the way down into their hallway. Hulk is not being stopped. He just hammers on them and Rezone with a delayed pick by Clay's J, making that delay pretty big. This distance that the card has to give is not a lot. Now Fantastic with the new counter push while Clays is waiting here, trying to go for a support and is denied. Plays good usage of the jump. Now Grace needs to go into safety against the invisible ult. And Plays being caught here, but being by the Namor ult with the save of the Loki. Emma Frost being dodged, but this means he is out of sight to heal that Namor and getting him into safety and then getting picked off by a beautiful ult by Clay's J. That Moon Knight ult was terrified, especially in the last fights when every strategist kill counts. It is worth to go for a single ult onto a strategist. And now Rezone knows that as well and he gets the pick onto the enemy's Luna. Effort, the highest damage dealer of Decoys, is returning back to the fight. Will he be able to turn it around? He's going into the mirror with Forbidden Tooth, the another Namor player. And they're retreating, making sure that they're not overcommitting now, waiting for the regroup. They still have 1 minute 30, so that means at least 2 pushes they have left. Fantastic needs to go, and is he getting the pick? Oh, he almost got the pick on Glaze J. That would have been important to get that 6 versus 5 numbers advantage right here. Glaze having a really good position, but no, he does not get the full damage onto the healers. Loki almost down, but a really good try here. Now he's locked onto Rezon, other position. Waldo is helping him. Rezo managed to get out with the bird and going into safety, being able to clear out the Emma Frost. Almost gets the Moon Knight and now gets them with a peek into the headshot. Luna being able to secure the retreat. Maybe not the most worth ultimate here. Maybe better to use that in an offensive and just invest those 10-15 seconds for the regroup. Fantastic, they smell their advantage and they are even trying to push them all the way back to the spawn, trying to get as much space as possible between them and the card. Blaze now going with the heal here while Namor is being caught off. Perfect ultimate by Blaze. Denying the Namor ultimate and the Emmerfrost ultimate. It just looks pretty nice. That fight is won. Is he able to save that Loki as well? He's trying to peel his best for him. While Waldo with his Hulk going into his ultimate form, really wanting to get that kill done. But it is too many players by Fantastic. Meanwhile, Doug Awesome switches into the Strange. Will we see a portal? We are already in overtime. There is no time left. Decoy have to pop off now, and effort is not stopping. He gets down the first, and now with the Hulk the second. His strategists are healing him like a maniac. He has all the support that he needs to be able to pop off applying that damage. And here he pushes Hela out. There's no heal left. Doug Awesome creating the space, and that looks like it is it. They will not be able to touch it to prolong their overtime. And that means 3-0 for Decoys, a successful full push. And now the pressure is on to Fantastic. Looks like we don't see that many switches here. We see the Hulk, Namor again. We now see a Loki mirror. We see the Luna mirror as it was one of the secured characters. So pretty similar, pretty mirror matchup. So it is like skill versus skill and not team strategy and composition versus team strategy and composition. Glance here hovering over the Iron Fist, but okay, he already switched to Moon Knight. No Terror here with the ritual. We all have this ADHD where we jump around, press our buttons while we wait for the 30 seconds in the spawn to be finally lived so we can go and play the game as we love and enjoy it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's see what strategy they are going for the push. We already see a different defensive strategy of Decoys right here, as they already have control of the high ground. Loki clones already placed. And this is already maybe forcing them into a wrong decision. Fantastic here. Going for a choke engage. Terror going for an engage. He does not have his healers here yet. Oh, he is taking already some damage and he gets pushed off. And yeah, that was completely unsuccessful. Healers not even in range. Now they are a bit safe again, so they didn't die yet, and they changed their strategy, going for a different angle now, which is definitely more successful. Yeah, they are able to push off Waldo here. He needs to get some heal to go back in and be that nuisance. Just slap those people. Try to make sure that they cannot go past the edge to attack the strategists that are making him safe here. Now Effort and Logan have a perfect off angle onto the high ground. It's really hard to get those Loki clones off there. Like, he's getting a lot of free value. His squids are almost untargeted, but he immediately targets the enemy Namor squids. It is in slaughter. The damage is really high. They are just able to push them off like this. And now Effort is already trying to pick someone that maybe comes off spawn, while Mark the Shark is trying to group his team again So he can go for another engage. I know he has his jump ready. He just waits to press that space bar to go in and push them out from the checkpoint. He has to do another retreat here. The skid, they are not focusing the squids. Fantastic. They have to do a better job here. I hope they realize it soon, because if they are not focusing the squids, every time Hulk goes in, he immediately gets jumped down to like 300 health, and it's really hard for them to do it. Will Rezon get that pick here on Frenzy? No, up there he does not have any chance. With those Loki clones, you will not be able to chunk down with a Hela. And now the Luna ultimate, giving them the safety. Namor getting one kill onto the enemy with his ultimate. Hela trying to counter push with her ultimate. He has no chance, gets no value, and even picked off right afterwards. Luna ult going off, and for Mark the Shark now with a little tank option. 1v1 battling, but that fight is already lost as soon as that healer went down to the graveyard. Little nutrition battle here while they are trying to regroup. We have 1 minute left. They have 3 ultimates now on Fantastic sides, 2 ultimates on Decoy side. They are trying, already bubble done. On Rezon trying to go for an off angle, but he is 1v2. That was not a good decision. Effort immediately is seeing that he has the upper hand and following up for the kill right there. 60 seconds left. That is one more big push for Fantastic. Emma trying to take care of an Ankh and immediately gets mirrored by Duct Awesome and is taken down. What angle will they take for the last push? High ground control here perfectly by 3 people by Decoy. Perfectly spread, so no matter what angle they are going for, they have the vision, they know how to react yet. So far a really solid defense, giving them no room to breathe. Oh, and JJ even manages to pick off a support while he is trying to regroup. This is really bad with only 10 seconds in. And Emma Frost going for the ultimate here, getting only a bit of value onto the tanks. That is not how you want to use your ultimate. And Effort already with a triple kill. Going, ultimate going for 4, and this is 5. 1 left, Place is the lone survivor, going for a hexa kill, and that is it. In the overtime, with a hexa kill finish, Effort is bringing his team to a 3-0 victory. Now if we're looking at the stats, Effort, a deserved MVP right here. Hexa kill, most damage, most KOs, 21 final hits, 25k damage. In comparison to the enemy's Namor in the mirror match, only 16k damage. Way overperformed, really well done. We're doing a little bit deeper analysis and checking out the player performances on the team in comparison. Then we see Effort and Clans, the duelists, are 4 Decoys, doing the most work, but actually fantastic. Also stat-wise, not as overrun as you might would have thought with a 0-3. 3 of their players were able to hold on really tight and let Decoys have a struggle, especially when they tried to get that 3rd point on the first map, where they only managed to do it last second with a Doctor Strange portal switch that caught Fantastics off guard. Thanks for watching my first practice cast all the way till the end. I would be grateful for any feedback that would help me to make the cast more interesting, more engaging, and just more fun for you guys. Cheers, and see you in the next one.